Hey, how's it going? It's Sovereign. Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. In today's video, we're talking about a brand new 4-star bow that's coming out in patch 1.4. This bow is going to be similar to the single-handed sword that came out in 1.2, the Festering Desire, along with the Dragon Spine event. We were able to get that sword to Refinement Rank 5 just by participating in the event. This bow is going to be similar to that. So if you want a really good bow, you're going to want to stick around to the end of this video. We're going to talk about what characters we're going to be using this bow on, the passive ability, if it's good or bad, its substat, and so much more. So if you guys like videos like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. And without further ado, let's jump into today's video. All right, guys, so I'm not even sure if I should be showing you this, but here's the leaked photo of the new bow and the event and the items when it comes to Ascension materials and the refinement material, similar to what we had the refinement rank material for the Festering Desire. If you're not familiar with the Festering Desire, I'll show you guys here. Character screen, it's on Jean currently, right here. This is the Festering Desire. Everybody should pretty much have it refinement rank 5. It's a great sword. It's energy recharge. It looks great on Jean. And there's other people that works good on, like Kaya. But we're not talking about the Festering Desire. This was just an example, just so you guys know what we're talking about. All right, so this bow is going to be similar to that in the event where we're going to get the bow, the refinement rank materials, and ascension materials. You should all pretty much be able to get it to level 80 or 90 or whatever your cap is currently, whatever AR you're currently at. So for me at the time, getting Festering Desire, I was only able to get to level 80 because I wasn't AR 50 yet. But now I'm going to be able to get this bow to the max 90 during the event. And if you just participate in the event, you're going to get all the materials, all the currency you need that comes with that event to get all the materials to get it to max. That's just the way these things work. It's great. If you're excited for a new bow, it's coming. 1.4 in the event that's coming along with it. All right. So this bow is the Windblume Ode as seen here on Honey Impact. If you guys want to see the original post for the leak, then I will leave a link down below so you guys can look at it for yourself and formulate your own opinion about it. Also for Honey Impact, I will have that in the description box below as well. All right, so this is a 4-star bow coming with an event in 1.4. It has a base attack at level 1, 42. Substat is Elemental Mastery. We're going to talk about who that's going to look good on in a minute here. We're going to get through this page first, though. All right, so we have the secondary stat value starts at 36. That's level 1. Its base attack does scale to 510 at 90. It is a little low, but it makes up through it through its passive. Elemental Mastery scales up to 165. All right, so the passive ability is after using an elemental skill, your E, receive a boon from the ancient wish of the Windblume and gain 16% increased attack for 6 seconds. So after using your E, you get 16% attack increase. Nice, cool. We're gonna be using our E a lot. If you're a sub DPS, you pop your E and then you get your boost in attack. Great, love it. But here's the thing. It's an event weapon, like the Festering Desire, so we're going to be able to get this to scale fairly quickly and fairly easily by participating in the event. So let's look at what that scales to. Refinement rank 5 is 32% increased attack when you E. That is great. Getting that much attack increase is fantastic. So we get this boost on top of the lower base attack, which kind of makes up for a little bit. You know? It's not solid base attack that we're getting to scale everything else off of, but this will help. 32%, you gotta love it. All right, the materials it takes are the gladiators, dandelion gladiator material. So all the way up from the 1-star to the 5-star. Then it takes the ley line material that comes from abyss mages. You're gonna need plenty of those. Then you have the whopper flower material, 1-star to 3-star. And of course, everybody takes Mora. This stuff is not hard to farm at all, and it looks like we're going to be getting these through the event as I showed you guys on that previous post. Once again, link in the description box if you guys want to look at that yourself. Great. So if you guys want to start farming up some of these materials, definitely do that now. So that way, if you feel like this is going to be something you want to use with your team, go for it. You're going to be ready to go as soon as that bow drops. You're going to be able to level it up without any type of blockade in your way. Okay, so that is the bow. Whatever your thoughts are on that, let me know in the comment section below. Who would you use it on? And do you even like it? Is this a bow you would want for yourself? Do you have any bow user that could take full advantage of that? If you don't know, we're going to talk about who could possibly use this bow or benefit from it in terms of its substat and its special passive ability. So let's take a look at that. All right, so we're going to go back into Genshin, and let's leave here. All right, Xiao, time to go. Unironically, I know you guys are going to be like, what? What? Yes. All right, so first up, Amber. I know. You're probably like, why would I unironically use Amber? Well, you kind of wouldn't, but if that's the only bow user you have and you want a good bow to build her as a sub DPS, for instance, you want to throw out her little bunny to do some pyro reactions. You want to throw some elemental mastery on that. If you want to drop her Q, do some reactions, elemental mastery will benefit her, you know? You don't really want to be using, rust on her. I mean, it's just there because, I don't know. It's Amber. All right, next up, who would be next? You already know. This is probably the first one that popped into some of your heads. Fischl! Come here, girl. You guys already know. Oz, low-key, one of the best E's and ults in the game for sub DPS, all right? If your Fischl is built even remotely mediocre, you can have almost 100% uptime on Oz between the E and ult, and that's just electro damage out, proccing, whether it be overloaded, superconduct, electro charged, it's proccing it constantly as long as you're using anyone else that hits. So say you have someone that puts out a lot of pyro, you're always going to be doing some type of overloaded explosion all over the place. Oz, baby. Look, elemental mastery looks good on Fischl. All right, to be fair, I do have an Amos bow on her, so I probably wouldn't switch that out. However, if you don't have an Amos's bow or a Rust, and you want a free bow that you're going to be able to get to R5 and be very useful, you know, Fischl's a great option for you. Fischl's a great option for everybody. And everybody should have her, I think. If you don't have her, I kind of want to know why? Why don't you have her? All right, next in my party, you see it, Diona. You're probably wondering, wait, Diona? Yeah, no. Hear me out. I don't have any other bowcasters or bow users, so I just put her in my party just to show you. I don't think Diona would be great with this weapon. Energy recharge is kind of better for Diona, for me, how I use her, but it all depends on how you feel like using Diona. If your Diona's built different, like she does some crazy damage, and you want to do reactions off of her, then go for it. But for the most part, I play her as a sub that's fully support just for shields and just for heals. So I'm not trying to do reactions off of her cryo. Not at all. It's just, she's not built like that for me. So I wouldn't need to put elemental reactions on her. I just want her to do heals, and I need energy recharge on her, and that's why she is using this bow right here. All right, so let's talk about other characters that I don't have that you might. Let's talk about, maybe Venti. Venti would look great with this bow. Venti pretty much can swirl and dominate everything by swirling. Whether it be his E or whether it be his ult. He's going to bring everything together and swirl it. So EM for him would be pretty good. Now, are there better options for Venti? Yes, there are. However, if you don't have a better option, this is a free option that's going to be an R5. R5 weapons are very powerful, even at 4-star. So I would suggest trying it out on Venti, but Elemental Mastery would look really good on him. All right, let's talk about, how about Child? to be completely honest, I don't think this is the best option for child. However, like I keep saying, guys, you build your character how you want to build your character. But child is probably built better as a main DPS with a different weapon. EM would be great because he could be doing a bunch of vaporizes. That's how child gets a lot of crazy damage out. But I think that a substat that's going to push him further, like a crit damage or possibly an attack percent, those might be better for child as a main DPS. Same with Ganyu. So in terms of bow users, I think that we're limited to Fischl, Amber, and Venti for this bow working. Maybe if we get a new bow user in the near future, we might be seeing somebody that Elemental Mastery can work on. Now, don't get me wrong, Ganyu could be a beast with reactions with her E and ult. But like I said with child, I feel like there are better substats like crit damage or attack percent that might work better for them in terms of overall output. Because if they're on the field putting out damage, I think that's a better option for them as a main damage dealer instead of a support damage dealer. But I digress. You build your character how you want. These are my opinions on who I think that it will be work best on. Diona, maybe. Child and Ganyu, most likely not. Fischl, Amber, and Venti, go for it. But hey, at the end of the day, play your game how you want, as I've been saying. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. What are your thoughts on the new bow that are coming out? Are you hyped for it? Do you not want it at all? Are you not even going to play in the event? Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on the new bow, the Windblume Ode. Are you going to R5 it? Are you going to get it? Are you even going to level it? Or are you just going to play through the event for the other rewards? More to come and more videos, guys. We have a lot of new stuff coming really soon. Stay here, stay updated. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, hit the thumbs up button. Help me out a little bit if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.